Ooh, all right. What the? Oh, oh, that's why. I'm stupid. I was wondering why was there no sound? Okay, we can turn that off. I'm like, why was there no sound input? That's why. Give me a second, guys. I'm about to get started with the stream. Just gotta, just gotta get everything figured out. Okay, so after this, we should be done with the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game was a lot more fun than I thought. Sorry if I'm noticing I'm streaming really late lately. I apologize. Random note, just found out today Agumon from Data Squad and Takato from Tamers and Monokuma all share the same. What? Wait a minute, wait a minute. So, wait a minute. Are we talking about dub VA or Japanese VA? That's kind of crazy. Anyway. All right, here we go. This is officially the end. So from here, dubbed? That's insanity. But pretty cool at the same time. Okay, so after this, we've officially concluded the game. Let's just get in on this. Shit, how is all this gonna go, man? That's my question. How is all this gonna go? Tetsuo Susumi, 6 p.m. Also, looking at the initial showing route, he really screwed everything. Wait, which one? Who? Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? I think the last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. That wasn't because I wanted to see you. I just needed money to pay for my tuition. Damn, that's fucked up, huh? Not one to mince words, eh? You came alone, right? Yeah, it's just me. You make it sound like I'm handing over ransom money for hostages. I just don't want to get caught, okay? Yeah, right. Never thought I'd see the day that you called the police. There's something I needed to see you about. Well, alright then. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's go through things one by one. Ah, shit, here we go. Whew. Man, this is gonna be tough. Okay, about her curse, about why she wants to write, about Fumichika, about her mother, about being taken hostage, about the talisman. Let's talk about the issue there. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill in Nejima? And if I did, would you hide me from the police? I mean, you don't even think of him as your own father. Don't think of him as your father when you need him to be. That's kind of manipulative. Shogo, he killed his boss, Araishi, Harue, and Yako. That's crazy. Meaning that in that timeline, none of the Michio stuff was solved. Iwai was still around, Meiu's still trapped, and Sutsumi's not getting the info to solve the case. Damn, that's crazy. That's kind of glad that didn't happen. I know it's a route, but still. Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really care about. Girly, it's not that he doesn't care about you, but you have to understand this. You did something, you still committed murder. Granted, the dude fucking deserved it, I'll be honest with you. You could say that you can still get... Guys, okay, I have a question. Okay, let's just hypothetically say, okay, hypothetically. We all know she's more twisted than that. But hypothetically, let's say this. Let's say she only killed him in self-defense. She never did anything wrong, but prior to that, she's not a curse bearer. Is that she was in a situation where it was her life or Nejima's. Would she still go to jail, prison, or whatever? Or would she get a slap on the wrist? Like, in all honesty. Like, the guy kidnapped her and probably held her life in his hands. Assuming she was not a curse bearer or had nothing to do with this, really. About the rite of resurrection, the record of fates, or any of that. Would she still go to jail even though she killed Nejima in self-defense? Just curiosity, just curious. Just want to know your stance on it. That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really cared about. Yes, I did. I don't think even I knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens and I realized while he was talking to me that he fulfilled the condition of my curse. So I gave it a shot. If she did it, it wouldn't be for long. I didn't think it would actually activate. Honestly, I don't think she should go to jail for that because it's in self-defense, if I'll be honest. And if she did, let's just assume she did, I don't even think it would be a year. So there's no going back now. That's not true. You can still make things right before you make them worse. Then let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away. Your chance? Why are you willing to go so far for the rite of resurrection? What did you want with it? Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely. Come on, I wouldn't do that. Are you sure? In this situation, you really gotta listen to her. Because she's in a state to where she can do something really horrible. Maybe together we can think of a way for you to get what you want without resurrection. I want to bring Katsushika Hokusai back to life. Hokusai? What? Hokusai, the ukiyo-e artist? That Hokusai? You want to bring him back to life? That'd be quite the feat, huh? That's... You... I heard you liked his art, but why would you do something so stupid? See? Gah. The only time I ever felt there was a place I belong was when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you never noticed. Really, I had no idea. It saved me. Hokusai is the reason I'm still alive today. I didn't know you felt so hopeless. You would only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry wouldn't do either of us any good. Did Nijima say anything to you? He said a lot of bad things about you. That's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. So I said a lot of bad things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone. Wow. That's kind of fucked up. Of course, Ayame is a worse person, but they are both at least partially responsible for their relationship being like this. Proven that it takes a situation like this to talk out their feelings. I will have to admit one thing. Like, I'll be honest, okay? I'll be 100% honest with you. Whenever you're raising a family, you have a child, the mother and father both need to be present in these situations. I don't give a fuck what it is. A father needs to be there for their child. A mother needs to be there for their child. It is proven in... I'm talking about crimes in real life, okay? It is proven that in a household with only one parent, the child is more than likely to turn to these kinds of circumstances where they become murderers, break the law, so and so. Is whenever a child is either raised by one parent or at least raised by a mother, or at least raised by only the mother, when there's no authority figure in the family. If all this guy ever does is work, never there for their child, never there to discipline their child, never there to show them right from wrong, never there for their important moments like graduation, their birthdays, whenever they graduate from a school or anything or accomplish something. If the parent is not there, then you are directly responsible for what may occur to that child in the future because you neglected your duties as a parent. You have to understand, when you're a parent, your duty, more than anything than just work. I'm not saying your job isn't a duty of yours. I'm not saying that. Of course, your job provides food on the table to help maintain the family, to help provide for your child and wife's well-being. But I'm just saying, you're still a father at the end of the day. And if you're a father, be there for your fucking child. Again, not trying to throw shade at Tsutsumi, but dude, I understand. Probably deep down, you actually love your daughter. You actually love your wife. But your job got in the way. Either way, it does not matter, bro. Ayame becoming like this, you're kind of responsible. I'll be 100% honest. This is the byproduct of what happens when a child is neglected by a parent. Tsutsumi cares for her, but he allowed himself to be distant. He didn't know her hobbies, he didn't know her feelings, not even where she lived. Exactly. That's pretty bad. Look, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a deep-rooted question. Let me ask you, what if like you had a child, right? Let's just hypothetically, you had a child. Like whether you're a mother or father or whatever. And someone asks you, so, what does your kid like to do? What's their hobbies? And you're like, I don't know. Okay. What's your son or daughter's favorite food? I don't know. What's your child or daughter's, when is your child or daughter's birthday? Shit, like if it takes you more than a second to even know, or if you even need to think about it, you're already a bad parent. Because I'm just saying, as a parent, you should know your son or daughter's hobbies. You should know their birthdays. You should know their accomplishments. You should know when they graduate from school. You should know their favorite foods, what they like least, things of those natures. That shows you never paid attention to your child. And if that's the case, I'll be 100% honest with you. Even if you may feel some kind of way about your child, like, oh, I still love and care for my child, you were still never a parent to them. I'm pretty sure if Tsutsumi was around Ayame majority of her childhood, at least up to college, Ayame would probably have turned out much better than this. I'm willing to bet money on that. In that sense, I felt... And here's the thing. How much you want to bet this guy, this artist, Hokusai, how much you want to bet for her that was like her role model? That was like her father-ish figure, or someone she looked up to. Just a little, like he was my kindred spirit. See? Look at that. Look at that. No, kindred spirit? What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal. Yeah, but to her, she was the only role model she had. But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different. No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that different. Well, but at least you're honest. No, I haven't been the best father. You really haven't, dude. The fact your daughter became a criminal is proof of that. She was talking about Nejima. Oh, okay. But I wonder, of all the fathers in the world, are there any who wouldn't cover for their child if they'd commit a crime? I feel like if your child committed a crime, like if your child actually did something horrible and you can still love your child to the very end, sure, that shows you care. That shows that your child does matter to you. How should I know? You're the detective here. You must seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah, plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe, as a parent, it's the right thing to do? Just answer yourself your question right now. Are you here for her as a detective, or are you here for her as her father? It's also why she asked if he would hide her. Deep down, whether she realized it or not, she wants him to say he would protect her no matter what. That's sad, dude. That's sad when a child has to ask that. A child should not need to ask their parent. Bro, that's like asking your parent, do you love me? Bro, a son or daughter should not need to ask those things. They should just know inherently. They should just know right off the bat without even thinking a second thought. For example, to all of us that has parents, again, you don't have to answer honestly. You really don't. But I'm asking people here in the chat and people in the archives. When you think of your parent, whether it's both parents, one of your parents, siblings, whatever. Hell, I'll even go to the extent of cousins. Do you believe they love you? Do you even need to question it? Like, do you even need to think about it? Like me personally, with my mother, my father, my brother in my mind, I don't even need to think about it. I already know. My mother, my father, and my brother, they all love me very much. I already know this. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to question it. I don't even need to give it a second thought. I just know, just like that. The fact that she needs to ask is sad to me. I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. That's true. Because they can confide in you. They can have confidence to know that I'm not saying you should do those bad things, but if something bad were to happen to you, they would always seek you out no matter what, because they know you have their back. But maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you have at least one person on your side. I see. So that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that. Wow. Wow. So at the end of hey guys, that's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Look, Ayame literally put Tsutsumi in a ultimatum. Basically, she put him in a position where, who are you to me right now? Like, when you present yourself in front of me like this, are you my father, or are you Detective Tsutsumi? Who are you in front of me right now? And as of right now, Tsutsumi confirmed. He chose to be a detective in front of her. Even when she's at her lowest, you still choose the life of a detective. That's sad, dude. That's kind of... Look, all I just gotta say is this. Tsutsumi might not necessarily be a bad guy, but goddamn, dude, you are a shitty father. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to. That's sad, bro. That is sad. Onejima really didn't tell you anything? Not really, no. From the moment I heard about the rite of resurrection, I knew that was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy. You're really serious about this? Yeah, because she literally has no other role models in her life. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. Are you hurt? And there it is. That's so like you. What? You're only mentioning that now? Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked? Damn, dude. Damn, dude. She's really trying to... Is she really instructing him how to be a... God damn, dude. Yo, Tsutsumi, you're trash. That's true. He never mentioned once whether she was okay the first time he saw her. The first thing he asked, like, did you really do those horrible things? I'm like, bruh. That's sad, dude. God damn. Well, I just, dude, just stop, bro. Just accept the fact. You're not here as her father. You're here as a detective. You're not worried about me. All you care about is yourself. I don't think he necessarily just cares about himself. He only cares about his job. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you're right. I've been selfish, I know. Oh, come on, Mr. Tsutsumi. You can do better than that. You really screwed up there. Though that one at least was you deciding what order he asked things. Damn, you're right. Shit. Damn. That's true. I mean, fair, but damn. How is she? Yasuko, I mean. Mom? I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. I'm sorry you reached out to her. I'm sure you reached out to her though. Haven't you? I did call her this morning actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. Hopefully me not answering in the proper order doesn't mean I screwed up. Huh, sounds like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you'd heard from me? I did not. Tis. Well, I heard you're into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want her to worry more than she already was. You're one to talk. You have a curse stone, don't you? I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police will handle any damages the curse caused. Now, before you do any more wrong with it, I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Unfortunately, Tsutsumi's greatest weakness and his greatest strength are the same. His sense of justice, strong enough to give him enough strength, but too strong to act against it. Damn. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life? That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. We can talk all you want, But as soon as the condition for my curse is met, I'll use it, no hesitation. Damn. She's gonna kill her father. I mean... I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow, or other. Right, I'm glad. Or, do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. 3, huh? I'm not handing them over. Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the talisman Michio Shiraishi had? Michiro Shiraishi? From the car crash you were in with that Namigaki guy. Oh, with Yutaro. Yeah, it was there. Yutaro. That sounds like... So you and him were... I mean... not really. He was kind of a boring guy. What? You're serious? But he said... Ah, you're getting off track, Mr. Tsutsumi. The talisman. Get back to the talisman. We shouldn't have relied on him for this. Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hit and run case on top of everything, you're really in deep. Is that really what you wanted to talk about? Yeah, I mean, no. Tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? He has it. That's it. I picked it up at the car at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave fingerprints behind. That's it. There's really no other reason. What's the big deal? Is it really that special? This old thing? Yeah. It's real important. Would you mind giving it to me? Important? For what? For putting a stop. You really shouldn't have told her that. She's definitely not gonna hand it over now. Putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mystery. Oh. So that means if I give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the right? Then no way. I'm definitely keeping it. Ugh, I screwed that one. Yeah, no shit, dumbass. They are both definitely extremely flawed people, but if not for that, this confrontation wouldn't be nearly as impactful. Mr. Tsutsumi, you really can't do any better than that? Come on, the talisman. Bro, he fucked up. He really did fucked up. Will you give me the talisman? What? No way. I can't lose the right. You might have no choice but to take it from her. I think I'll let you I think I've let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? Well, sure. You can't live as long as I have without having a secret or two. Of course you try to dodge the question. Now then. Let me tell you how my curse stone, the Taiko of Sugaru, works. What? My curse plunges to death anyone I find is hiding something from me. So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? I get it. Why you wanted to see me. Then let me tell you one thing first. Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? How is that fair? And you'd use that curse on me? As an officer of the law is inexcusable. But as a parent with the duty of his child, I have no other choice. Wow, he's gonna kill her? Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either, but for your sake, I suggest you try not to lie. Go ahead then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? I'm just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? So that's been plaguing her whole life. And you could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. I read it more as using it as the last thing I want to do, so don't lie to me. Okay, okay. So it's not that he would kill her if he had the chance. It's just don't lie. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. That my real parent is the man I was just with. Ayame. Is that all you have to say? Then I only have one answer for you. You are honestly and truly our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less. Even now, you're still trying to hide it. Why? Are you really that stupid? Damn. Bro, did she kill him? Why? Is your pride worth dying for? Oh my god. Oh my lord. I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it? Ayame, listen. Wow, even now he's still alive, huh? You're... How? Ayame. Be proud. No matter what happens, you are our precious daughter. No way. How are you still alive? I don't know what that piece of shit Nejima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not Ashino either. You're our daughter, Ayame Tsutsumi. Ah, right. I guess it's Tono now. Well, that's fine too. Tsutsumi, Tono, both will always be part of who you are. What? Why are you doing this? That's not true. The curse proves that it's not. Sure, you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. And I did leave everything at home to your mom. And I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy. That's it. Why? Why say all of this now? So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth too. And if you lie to me now, I'm taking you with me. Stop. I can't. The mastermind behind all this. The one who awakened the cursed stones of the seven mystery in order to use the right. Wasn't you, was it? No. No. I wouldn't even know how to do that. And picking up Michio Shiraishi's talisman was just coincidence, right? Huh? Yeah, I already told you that. Ah, good. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Nejima. You can stand on your own two legs. You can keep up, you can keep living without escaping into a fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. You're a victim of your own curse too. It's not too late to atone for the hit and run. For using the curse, don't run away. You can still make things right. I know you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can. Damn. Even at that one, despite it all, at least he got to hear her call him dad. If only they just had to sat down to talk earlier. I feel like if they honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I feel like if it wasn't for all this curse shit, if it wasn't for any of these killing things, any of all this killing, if they just sat down, I don't know, maybe have a cup of maybe come meet somewhere like at 8 a.m. You know what I mean? Get a cup of coffee. It'll be awkward at first, right? But just sit down, talk. Talk about the things you remember. Talk about what you really feel. Get off whatever you need to get off your chest. Both sides. And once you finally let out all those feelings of resentment, pain, hatred, anything you feel like resentment toward one another, once that's all up in the air, just know one thing more than anything. At that one moment, you're the most closest to each other more than anything. And you're like, how? Even though you were yelling and saying things bad about each other, you gave honesty to each other. And I feel like honesty between a daughter and a father is probably not just a father and a daughter, but a father and a son. I feel like honesty is probably one of the most powerful things you can do, is the most important thing you can have with your parent, because that shows that you actually think of them as a parent, enough that you trust them as one, enough that you seek guidance from them, seek salvation, seek advice. The fact that you can be so honest that even at the cost of them possibly disliking you shows that you trust them enough. And even if they do dislike you for it, at least you didn't kept any secrets from each other. And I feel like if they did that, instead of killing each other here, they might have been able to have a relationship. They might have actually been father and daughter. Let's assume the possibilities. Let's just say it turned out for the good. They talked it out. They started to see each other as maybe not necessarily father and daughter, but at least they'll be on talking terms. Maybe she has an exam. She's scared she's not gonna pass. But she talks to her father. Let her know. He gives her guidance. Not probably the most logical or probably the most profound or answers that she probably would have wanted initially. But you know what's the most important thing? It's not about what he said. It's about what he said to her as her father. You don't need to have the right answers. You don't even need to have the best answers. You just need to say something as her father. And that's more than anything anyone could ever ask for. shit. Oh, dude. Oh, I don't know why that got me. I don't know why that got me. At least at the very end, despite his flaws, he managed to say his true feelings. He got through to her. He saved her from herself. What a blazing flame. Sorry you guys caught me. Man, I really wasn't trying to tear up. I just felt like, did I come in the sensitive? Kinda. I just feel like it didn't need to be this way. Oh. Boss! Plus, fuck this music. It's getting me sad. That day at 6:18 p.m., Ayame Tono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsutsumi death was confirmed at the same time. The 5 cursed stones possessed by Tsutsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayame, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Kuzuru to obtain them and seal them away without difficulty. The Yin talisman possessed by Ayame Tono was recovered and entrusted to Mio Kurusuzu as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by this iteration of the curses was prevented before it could ever happen. Or so, what the hell? Or so it seemed. What are you talking about? Killed by bulgering one who is discovered hiding. Deep sound of drums once more reverberates through the night air. How long has it been since we started hearing them each day? Could it be coming from the daimyo's residence? I've heard they have a drum in their fire watchtower. I should say now, Tsutsumi, in my opinion, is the main character of the story. He had his flaws, but he was probably the main character. I'll be honest, he probably might have been the main character, like the actual main character. Funny thing is, if you were to ask me who would I guess was the main character in this game, like off first starting, I probably would have said Shogo. He was not even relevant whatsoever. Remember to read the one-sided Re as well. Will do. Instead of wooden clackers, but I don't see a fire, so why are they sounding the drum? The one morning a body was found. Isn't that old man Kazo, the ukiyo painter? He lived nearby but had been downed out for years, despite his best efforts to sell his works. Every now and then his granddaughter would visit and he would teach her to paint it. It was the old man's only pleasure. One day his granddaughter told him about her dreams, curses, souls, resurrection. Hearing her tale, the old man was gripped by a sudden zeal and began to paint with great fervor. I got a joke for you. What you call a priest? Wait, I got a joke for you. What you call a priest goes to church, goes to court. I said. Uh, um. I don't know. Blazing Flame. What do you call it? His work quickly became famous, enchanting all those who viewed the strange imagery. Even the daimyo had taken notice. What could possibly have happened? The people whispered amongst each other. It looked almost as if he had been beaten like a drum. God damn, why am I still having trouble? Sorry guys, I'm still like a little sensitive because that was sad what happened. An enduring superstition, there was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomomezo who fell for a woman named Okuma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okuma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomoze brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okuma. Jesus. Father-in-law. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, Blazing Flame. That was a good one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit was funny. Father-in-law. Okay. Okay, that was kind of funny. He cut the arm and leg off of one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. Curse. Kills by dismemberment of whose face, address, name, age, and occupation and location are well known by the curse bearer. Akuma was a lovely woman. She was spirited, worked hard, and lived a frugal yet pleasant life until her husband hanged himself. Jesus. My husband, a swindler, who would believe such a thing? Akuma was determined to clear her husband's name. That is when she met Tomezo, a man that was a stranger to these parts. Oh, the last one. I cheer you up. Nice job. This man must be one of Daimyo's spies. It appears that after my husband, I will be next. So be it. But what is he hunting for? Okuma, putting on the airs of a woman's mourning her husband, went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Tomezo. She soon discovered that she was right, and that her husband had been deceived. Okuma decided to bring her newfound knowledge to the daimyo, and much to Tomezo's alarm, angered at having been misled, he confronted her on the bridge, but Okuma would not listen. She cursed him, called him vile names, and eventually his patience has worn thin. Blood splattered everywhere, and by the time he returned to his senses, it was already too late. He looked over the bridge into the river of blood below and saw the corpse of a woman missing both an arm and a leg. God, Jesus fucking A. These people are fucked. June Idio? Wait, what the fuck? Give me 1 second. Sorry. Tearing up got me a little the sniffles. Sorry to keep you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the curse bear who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yako home? Did you see Yako home safely? Yup, she sent her home in patrol car earlier. Apparently, she put up quite a fuss saying she wanted to see things through to the end. Thank you. The Feast of Shadows was starting to take effect. It would have been dangerous. Why are they here by themselves? And I've never used Idio before. I can't get my mind off the remaining curse stone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. So we still don't even know who the mastermind is, but I have to deal with the thing before I worry about any of that. How's it going with the 2 talisman? Have you figured out the location of the Record of Fate's Yin scroll? I have, more or less. When I combine the context of the 2 talisman, they form a seal which could be undone. The things inside the talisman that look like scraps of wood were actually a teeny scroll kept folded up by the seal. Ready to think? Ah, shit. Who would have thought that the talisman actually contained the scroll itself? So that's the Yin scroll then. What's it say? Well, there's one more seal we have to undo to open the scroll. It's giving me some trouble, so I was actually hoping you could help me out. Okay, unlocking the seal. Got it. Sure thing. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but let me add it. Whoa, I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. It's oddly reassuring. Okay, let's see. There are 5 seals holding the scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. Each seal has a different design. A carp, a light, a beech leaf, a taiko drum, and a oh god. Remove the seals in the right order, okay? Wait a minute. If we get it wrong, is it going to, you know, go boom? Huh? No. We'll just have to try again. I tested it once already. Oh, you already tried it yourself. So brave. I think it's devised so the seal can only be undone if the curse for the right have already been unleashed. And I think there's a hint to opening it hidden if they're related to the curse. Let me know when you're ready. Remove, wait. There's numbers on here. Wait a minute. What the? There's 2, but where's number 1? Am I tripping? But where's number 1? What the? There's 2 to 1. What the hell? He will be keeping track of how many attempts it takes. Harp seal. I'm assuming it's like this. Oh, so that's the one we're missing? Wait, hold up. Wait, I'm stupid. Okay, so that's first. I could be wrong, I'll be honest. Boop. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I don't think that was right. Oh god. I'm sure that was wrong too, but I had to try. Well, that order was wrong. Remove the seals in the correct order. Our spring canal, the flu's possession, beckoning light. And connect from there. I will offer one hint until you ask for more. Start by rereading the resentful memory for the Whispering Canal. Really? Oops. Just the memory, correct? Toki finished fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. Wait, love. With her wicker baskets on their backs, they would have leave the canal every morning and fish till the evening. Fish to the evening. The miso soup her mother Komo made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him, to never come back either. Those who come to express their concern eventually stop visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her father and strutted along the roads. Wait a minute. Suddenly, the sound of fish splattering in the water through silence found herself standing before the canal before they used to fish together. Taste of carp memories. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Carp. Boy, I think I know what it's trying to say. Carp. I'm not sure if this is correct. Stay. This is telling me this is number 3. I could be wrong. Let's try the beckoning light. A vague silhouette is framed silvery moonlight near the bridge. It is a man hunched over near death with regret. Flame involved right of resurrection. Man begins life. Okay. Deceived us with the so-called right of resurrection, tricked the people with his false dark arts. We'll say the numbers aren't important, that's just their file. Okay, so the numbers don't mean nothing. Okay. Alright, at least I know that. Father is unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and treaded along the roads until nightfall. Neither her mother nor her father were nowhere to be found. Tears from her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splattering in the water. With a silence, she found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the mount. I don't get it though. That's more confusing. I thought the numbers played a role. I thought the numbers played a role, but if they don't, then shit. One. Maybe. I'm sure this is wrong. Fucking hey. I can always give more hints. The thing is though, even though yes, it's still confusing to me though. Because like, I don't get it. Wait, let me try to consult her. It won't explode or anything, so might as well give it a try. I see. Okay. Okay, well that was fucking useless. The thing is, I get the word carp is in there, but I don't know how that corresponds with this. Like, I don't get it. I thought because the number was next to it, it meant something, but unfortunately, it doesn't. Again, honestly, I'm very confused. I understand that cart plays a role in this. Unless it's telling me to go to Kinshibori and check. Unless it's telling me to check Kinshibori. Okay, in 1957, the canal part of the western area, Kinshibari was driven to the canal. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm confused as all sin. I'm confused as all hell. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. Like, I don't know, for me, if anything, that kind of made me more confused. I'll be honest. For me personally, that kind of made me more confused. Okay, so I understand the word carp is mentioned in the story. I get that. But what does that mean, though? How does that help with the specific order, is what I'm trying to say. Even if the word carp plays a role in it. Second hint. Free of charge. What was the record of fate supposed to be? The record of fates. An old manuscript from the Edo period written by a sorcerer recovered by the Rite of Resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its claim storage, but is in fact trusted by The manuscript was written by Seimin Tsuchika and Amiyoshi from the Edo period. He was an extraordinary adept practitioner, but after being banished from forbidden arts, he changed. That doesn't tell me nothing. It is said that Tsuchika, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll and feared that the descendants of them would involve the Honsho incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul dregs. I tried looking at the Record of Fates, but indicated added the existence of the Yin Scroll is indicated a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are. You see. The Rite of Resurrection, anything about the Record of Fates. According to the Record of Fates, this mysterious ritual was devised by a gifted Imayoji. Seimin, it converts the soul of dead bound for the under soul dregs collected as sacrifice through the Taizen ritual, converting souls to souls dregs out of reach all the most. When someone dies, their life essence leaves their body if it's killed by means of certain curse. However, life essence will be turned into residue known as soul dregs. The Rite of Resurrection essentially used these soul dregs as sacrificial offering. The dead, but amount of soul dregs required depends on the person being resurrected passed away. The more time passed since their passing, the more soul dregs are required. I'm still confused. I'm still confused, man. If I remember correctly, it's to create the is for like the record of fates were for the rite of resurrection, correct? And then using the seven mysteries of Honjo. The problem is, even if that's the case, how does that correspond with these? I know they're supposed to be gone in a specific order, but that's, for me, that's the main issue, is the specific order and the answers that were given. I still don't get it. Alright, a third one. Each of the 5 seals you can choose corresponds to one of the mysteries and ask to put them in order. Wait. Alright, a third one. Each of the 5 seals you can choose corresponds to one of the mysteries. Wait, what? Each of the 5 seals you can choose corresponds to one of the mysteries. Ask you to put them in. Corresponds to one of the mysteries. Formerly known as Kinshibora, once gathered, choose terrifying, leave it behind. I need to ask a question. Does this involve like me needing to read all of them to figure this out? Or is this only one of them? Just to clarify the third hint. Do I need to read more than one, or this is just frankly speaking for only one? So the card responds to a Whispering Canal. What about the others? Well, again, for example, this one. Upon a time that anointed give it a lord, known as the former Yatsuda Garden. The thing that's ticking me off is that I gotta do a bunch of reading. That's gonna take a bit, actually. Again, I'm just trying to figure out whether I have to use all of them. Wait a minute. During superstitions. Wait a minute. Wait, no. Oh. They all say the same thing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Inshibori. Man, this is making me get a splitting headache. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is giving me a splitting headache. Watch is something like so easy. Onji. Well, this is killing me. Mirorich. So the card corresponds to where speaking of, but what about the others? Oh, god damn it. We'll say you only need the 7 mysteries tab. So all I need are in here. Let me check the Whispering Canal again. Wait a minute. Whoops. Excuse me. Whispering Canal. Specifically in the resentful memories. Okay. All right, let's try to find it. So first one, okay, let's see. First one is carp. Let's try. So I'm pretty sure carp is first. Let's try Let's try this. Evergreen bitch. Resemble the streets that he deceived us with the so-called mansion locally. He knows. Nutshell and it's okay. God damn, bro. Prosperity brought back fame. Jesus Christ, there's so much reading. The beach's tree leaves do not fall. So that tells me this is before this. For me, it's more the order. I'm confused by the order part. That's what's really tripping me up. I don't understand what it means by order. Like, I'm... Okay, let's see. And again, I don't feel like reading so much, so I'm trying to look for keywords. Resurrection. God damn, this is making my head hurt. Could be coming here. Diamond's residence. Watchtower instead of wooden clappers, but seeing fires. Astounding drums. God fucking damn, dude. Couldn't they made it a bit easier, or at least more like hint 4 from the Evergreen Beach, a local named Jinky, where I'm not gonna lie, dude, these these hints are making me more confused than the actual questions or than the actual reading. Again, I guess it's because as I stated before, I'm really I get busy on. You've done nothing but reading this whole time, this whole game. I'm aware, but it's like it's Tuesday. It's been a long day, so it's like god damn, bro. It's so basically what I'm trying to get at is I have to read each individual one in order to figure out the order. Point is, like, god damn, I know you said like you have to think, but I didn't know thinking like this. Oh, god damn it. Sharp. Good fuck, man. Mother, father, find ourselves standing before the taste of a carp. Memories of father. Okay. Let's see, Kinchiki. Where do I say? Okay, the man, a local named Kinchiki, was known for his named temperament and skilled in crafting in Netsuke claps. While his life was easy. Okay, Kinchiki. Let me think. I know, I remember that name. I have just look for the name Kinchiki. I need to find like a keyword, which is Kinchiki. I'm not sure if that's really gonna help, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. God damn, man. But man, dude, fuck, man. God damn. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of saying I kind of want to say fuck it and just look up the order, just because I don't want to think right now. Like all the I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's one thing. It's for me. It's like this. For me, it's one thing just to read. It's another when I have to look something. But when I read, that's when it gets like, ugh. Do I have to find something within the read? I'm gonna have to read it multiple times to actually find it, and that's like, ugh. Ugh. Okay, no, I already read that. Let's see. I thought maybe it would be brought up here. Kinchiki. Oh, again, I'm not sure if finding that name in other remorseful memories is gonna help. I'm just trying to see if it helps at all. God damn it, dude. Let me check. Honjo incident. Maybe? Nope. Nothing here. Definitely nothing here. Okay. Let's go up. Or if I can. Go back. Go reread the canal. Okay, goddamn. Okay. Toki loved fishing with her father, Kinshiki. There it is. Kinshi more than anything. Okay, so the canal... The evergreen... So that's how I'm gonna put it in order. Okay. He deceived us with his so-called right of resurrection of man gardens. A local man named Kinchi was known for his kind temperament and skill in crafting Neski. While life was always easy, he was optimistic, the type to smile through whatever life threw at him. He was the kind of man who would take care of those who didn't have anyone else to rely on. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna have to know Kinchiki's story from beginning to end in order to figure out the order. That's what I'm getting at. Fine old craftsman. Yeah. Wait a minute. The prosperity of you brought must have been fanned from the flames of his greed. The old craftsman was found in a miserable state as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he'd ended his own life unable to bear. So the canal has to be after this. Huh. Oh, because of the order here. I got it. Okay. So it has to be after the Evergreen Beach no matter what. I'm just trying to figure out where I can find keywords with Kinshiki in it. Unfortunately, not all of them say it. Yeah, that one doesn't say it. Nothing about Kinshiki here. Nothing there. Let's see. Red, everything's dyed crimson. My home is burning to the... Oh, fuck, I remember. Since in the canal, it says her father and mother went missing. Okay. Okay. Prosperity of Kyo brought must have fans named as great. The old craftsman found in a miserable state as if he was sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he'd ended his own life, unable to bear the weight of his crime, but dead men tell no tales, and the people thought of him as a bad man even in death. He hung there for days till his neck stretched out horrifically. A visage of pain will... Oh, wait a minute. A visage of pain still etched on his face. It was clear it must have struggled greatly as he died. The flesh mark with dark scars where the rope around his body. The beech tree leaves do not fall. Neither did the man's body hanging from it. As the mansion's owner was not at home, another unfortunate event. The people had their tongues fearing divine punishment. Wait a minute. Isn't there like one possession to where it looks like a hung man? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There was one that looked like a hung man, if I'm correct. Nope. Never mind. It's this one. Wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. Okuma was a lovely woman who was spirited at work. Wait, her husband, a swindler, would have been such a thing. Okuma was determined. Find her husband's name. Okuma, getting the air of a woman mourning. Husband went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Temuzo. Found alarms anchored at misled. I noticed D-Master isn't around. I haven't seen him for a while. D-Master isn't into these kind of games. Mostly like specific games. People are here when they want to be. Since in the canal it says her father and mother went... Oh no, I already read that. I forgot. What was What was the mother's name? I forgot. Did they ever say it in the Whispering Canal? What the hell was the mother's name? Toki, no, that's her. Jinkiki with their wigger. Koma was the mother's name. And in the one-sided read, it mentioned her husband had been hung. Wait, that's why I was gonna look at the one-sided read. I know it mentioned a husband. So this is Komi? This is Komi? Oh, there we go. Hard lived in a frugal yet pleasant life until her husband hung herself. Okay, okay. So this is after this, and this is after the one-sided ring. So that's the canal, the evergreen beach, and the one-sided ring, all in from beginning to end. Let me see. Okuma determined to clear her husband's name. That is when she met Tomozo, a man that was stranger to these parts. A man must be one of Daimyon's spies. It appears to that after my husband, I will be next. So be it. But what was the haunting for? Okuma, putting the airs of a woman mourning her husband, went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Tomizo. He soon discovered that she was right and that her husband had been deceived. Okuma decided to bring her newfound knowledge to the diamond, much to Tomizo's alarm. Angered at having been misled, he confronted her on the bridge, but Okuma would not listen. She cursed him while names thin. Blood splattered everywhere. By the time he returned to his senses, it was already too late. He looked over the bridge into the river of blood below and saw the corpse of a woman missing both an arm and a leg. Huh. Okay. Let's look at this. I think I'm starting to get it. I think. I'm not 100% certain. So in order is beach, reed, and then canal. Wait, so beach is first? Wait, how is the order going? From top to bottom, or from top to bottom, or from bottom to top? I'm confused. Speaking of Komi, you should react to Komi Can Communicate. Oh, I reacted to a few episodes that are on Patreon. I don't mind reacting to that series. I'm gonna have to go back though. I think I've only reacted to like the first 2 to 4 episodes. I don't remember. It's been a bit. But anyway. Fuck. Years despite the efforts of souls, your grandmother. God damn. Dog. God. Jesus. Wait. His work quickly became famous, etching those views to strange imagery. Even the Daimon had taken notice. Possibly happened. The people were whispered among them also. But definitely not this one yet. The order on the page doesn't matter. You're making a timeline. Oh, I get it. Okay, let me see. Beach, the reed, and the canal. Wait a minute, because the canal is the ending, no? The canal is the ending, I'm assuming. The canal is the ending. Okay. Because the husband was hung. I'm assuming the canal is the ending. The husband was hung, then the wife, body parts severed, then the daughters. Take a look at Beckoning Light. Let's see. A vague silhouette is framed by a silvery moonlight near the bridge. It is a man hunched over near death with a regret carved on his face. Vision of the past flashed through his mind. Memories of a young couple and their daughter, but he has lost everything. He had repaid the kindness shown to him with evil. Though regret gnaws at him now, it is too late to undo it. His mind turned to His mind turns to the Omayonji woman. It was all her doing. No, the blame laid with him and his inexperience. He had foolishly involved himself with the forbidden, inviting evil in his life. I should have left the rite of resurrection well alone. The light of the man's life begins to fade as regret and anger wash over him in turns. If only I had accomplished it in the end. Alas, it is too late for now. I am prepared for hell. Perhaps in another life I can fulfill my dreams. Even if his body perish, I can atone for my sins. Vague silhouette is framed by... Okay, fudge. So is this 4th or 3rd? That's my question. Okay. The deep sound of drums were more reverberance. He mentioned a couple and a daughter as regret, so he has to be, it has to be after those three. I don't know if it was before. I mean, I suppose. Okay. Wait a minute. The light. So, hold the phone. Hold the phone. That's basically it, isn't it? So it's this. The reed. The canal. That has to be correct. Or I fucked up. Okay. So let's try it again. Oops, wrong one. I noticed you read faster than usual and your pronunciation is also improved. Really? I do appreciate it. Well, I will say one thing. Doing all visual novels and reading these is improving my vocabulary, I think, so that's a good thing. So, it does help. Wait, so it's this, if I'm right. And, oh, wait, I think I know where I messed up. The reed. The carp. The light. I think that's right, or did I mess up again? What the fuck? If it didn't work, it means Taiko is the first and then... Oh, okay. So that's what it meant. I guess that's true. That's true. Okay, so the Vici... the reed... Carp... Taiko... And then the light. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? If it didn't work, it means the Taiko is first and then and those fourth. Wait a minute. If it didn't work, it means Taiko is first and then first. Now, oh, okay. Especially this game. This game has a lot of reading compared to Steins Gate visual novel. Really? You would think a visual novel would have a conundrum of reading. Not that reading is wrong. Reading is absolutely good. It helps you. Wait, really? That confuses. How is this fourth then? I mean, sure, I guess. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay. Or please. Finally, goddamn. Holy shit. Wow, you got it right. It's open. Yeah, well, you smart. No, I'm not. Not like, nah. Oh, it opened. You got it. It's right. At long last, after 7 attempts, you finally figured it out. I realized that ever since there are only 120 possible combinations, I was bound to get it eventually. Now we can finally read what's written inside. Let's see. Time to learn everything. Alright. The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. It is said that Simon Tsuchimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident would... Oh shit, there's a lot. The Honjo incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It is believed to have been inherited by a descendant of Seimin. The text has been preserved in the form of 2 talismans held by Hajime Yoshimi and Michio Shiraishi. It contains a full account of the Honjo incident, and the following is written in Simon's hand. I bequeath this scroll to the future generations to be used in the event that calamity should arise from this grievous incident. Those who seek the forestall, think that's how you say it, disaster, must gather these 3 items in one place to cast my rite of cleansing and expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo. My body, that is a living continuation of my bloodline. My spirit, that is my own consciousness. Hell. The Honjo incident. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the whole shit. Okay. 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 Okay, this is one of the big ones. I can tell this is the big one. During the Edo period, a chain of events that occurred around a certain resurrection spell became the basis for the 7 mysteries of Honjo. This is a story that takes place in the late Edo period. There was once a family that lived in a row house in Honjo. The family consisted of a Notsuke craftsman named Jinkichi, his wife Koma, and their daughter Toki. They enjoyed a poor but happy existence. One day they took in a man by the name of who claimed to be a Shomonji. He was on the run, having barely escaped with his life from something or another, and wound up in Honjo. The tough circumstances had left him sick and distinchu, fuck, whatever that word says. Why do I keep saying kin? Jinkichi felt sorry for the man and decided to shelter him. The stranger was deeply grateful for the kindness and care of Jinkichi's family, as without it he would have surely died, and told them thusly on the day of his departure, "I want to give you my thanks, but unfortunately I have nothing but of value." He paused and then asked, "Is there anyone you want to bring back to life?" What the fuck? It turned out that the man's true name was Tsuchimi Kado Simon, a descendant of a renowned Omayonji, and he had been researching the fabled rite of resurrection. For his crime in unearthing this forbidden rite, he was chased out by his family, but he wrote down everything about the spell in a book he named the Record of Fates. While on the run, whoever sought to perform the rite would need to kill people and gather their soul dregs. Simon had only researched the rite out of the spirit of inquiry, but thought himself willing to use the rite if it was for the sake of Jinkichi's family. However, Jinkichi shook his head. Sacrificing someone is unthinkable. We didn't help you because we wanted something in return, so you owe us nothing, he said. Declining the unbelievable offer, Simon bowed his head in gratitude countless times. Thus those words and left their house. Huh. This dude was ready to kill people to give him something in return. This dude, like, destitute. Suchimikado. Ah, thank you. Okay. Now, young Toki heard Simon's talk about the rite of resurrection, but being too young to comprehend it, regaled it to Old Man Kazo as a story of fiction. Old Man Kazo. Wait, isn't Old Man Kazo Isn't Old Man Kazo the Taiko of Sugaru? Isn't that his curse? Was a story of fiction. Old Man Kazo, inspired by the story and filled with renewed vigor, put his heart and soul into his next painting. The piece centered around the theme of resurrection became an instant hit in town. Jinkichi, being a shrewd businessman, saw an opportunity and jumped on the bandwagon by carving Netsuke connected to Old Man Kazo's ukiyo-e. He made up stories about his Netsuke, telling the people that their blessings were connected to the resurrection, and his business rapidly flourished. That man unknowingly left us a wonderful gift, thought Jinkichi and his family, but they were unaware of the tragedy that would soon unfold. Before long, word of Old Man Kazo's wonderful ukiyo-e reached the ears of the local daimyo, and he was summoned to the Lord's residence. But what awaited him was not praise, but a cruel torture of the hands of Ashino, a female onmyo. Oh, so Ashino is the onmyoji, okay, who was in pursuit of Seimin. So she was pursuing him. It was her who pressured Seimin into researching the rite of resurrection, which she secretly planned to use to preserve her beauty for all eternity. Sounds like Yamamori, that one old lady from Hihaku. Ashino took Ashino took advantage of the fact that Daimyo's heart was weak and frail following the loss of his family, and manipulated him into capturing Old Man Kazo, the source of the recent rumors about resurrection. Tell me where you heard of the rite of resurrection, Ashino demanded, as the brutal beatings continued. It was said that the eerie sound of the beatings rang out like the beating of a taiko drum. So that was his curse, after night, reaching even the watchtower of the Sugaru residence. So that's how his curse. In the end, Ashino's cruel torture secured her the information on Jinkichi's family and the existence of the Record of Fates. The daimyo sent his chief retainer to bring in Jinkichi, and the torture resumed afresh with the new captive. This time, she intended to obtain the whereabouts of Seimin and the location of the Record of Fates. Jinkichi didn't know where Seimin went, but even he had no intention of telling and stubbornly kept his mouth shut. The torture was pushed too far, and Jinkichi was unintentionally killed before he spoke a word. The daimyo had Jinkichi's corpse hanged from a beech tree and declared that, unable to bear the guilt of the crime of deceiving the masses with false rumors of resurrection, Jinkichi had committed suicide. This too was all part of Ashino's plan to send a message to the common folks, especially increasing the number of those who sought out the rite of resurrection. Oh my god, Ashino is a bitch. News of what happened to the Jinkichi spread, and people lost interest in the rite. Wondering if the stories of resurrection were all but a lie, but rumors that the daimyo's word was perhaps not of all the truthful spread quickly when a dancer claimed to have witnessed the chief retainer's cold-blooded handiwork firsthand, and Honjo fell into unrest once more. The chief's retainer arrested the girl and proposed a deal to put a stop to the rumors. The girl was to say she just wanted attention and retract her story by saying it was entirely made up. In exchange, she would be given a most wondrous stage to perform on. But when the day came, she was suffocated by the mass prepared for the performance. Unbeknownst to her, the mast had been carved in glue as part of the plan to kill and silence her. A mask that looked like glue to her. Tomo never believed for a moment that her husband Jinkichi had committed suicide. She was certain that someone was behind his death, and asked around persistently for the names, addresses, and so that's how her curse power came into play, and any other information she could find on people with connections to the daimyo. The chief retainer would not allow things to escalate any further and had Tomizo, a ronin who once served as a spy, go after her. However, she turned the table on him, shouting, "It was you who killed my husband, wasn't it?" Confronted with the accusation, Tomizo flew into a blind rage. I remember that one. I remember that curse. I forgot its name, but I remember that curse. Tomizo flew into a blind rage and cut Komo down in broad daylight. Ordered to take responsibility for his failure by committing seppuku, he exposed the daimyo's plot as he disemboweled himself by the lantern of soba cart used to give coded signals. The burning lantern. With both her parents gone through means unbeknownst to her, Toki found herself to be all alone. One day, late at night, she went searching for her parents and met her doom, falling into a canal where she drowned. Meanwhile, the chief retainer had made no headway whatsoever in finding Seimon's whereabouts, and an incensed Ashino decided to set fire to his residence, burning him alive. God damn, girl, you is a bitch. So she's basically the cause of all of this. In truth, all those connected to these events thus far were cursed by Ashino so that her souls so that their souls would turn into soul dregs upon death, which she had been collecting. All needed to perform the rite now was to get her hands on the records of fate. So the point of this was her to get her hands on the record of fates. Sensing that there was something serious at work behind the recent string of strange events in Honjo, Seimon returned to find he was too late. He broke down in tears when he learned of the unfortunate and unnatural deaths of Jinkichi's family had met. Seimon realized it was the handiwork of Ashino when he found her soul dregs had been collected. Their soul dregs had been collected, and decided he had to prevent any further sacrifice from happening by confronting her on Honji Bridge. So he researched the record. So he researched all this shit. But she escalated. She used it for her own selfish desires. He created the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll as a way to prevent this. Moral of the story, Ashino's a bitch. Quite literally, she's a bitch. What ensued was a fierce battle of spells that endured till the break of dawn, though those who did not know any better only saw what they believed to be eerie flashes and supernatural orbs of light. At the end of the long battle, Ashino defeated Seimon and obtained the Record of Fates, but had placed a curse upon her foot. Ashino dragged her foot, corrupted and horribly inflamed, and sought refuge at the nearby residence of a retainer and angrily demanded they wash her foot. The Wanshing Mansion. Ashino died then and there, filled with agony at her foot cursed and rotten. Seimon too, having sustained serious wounds during their fight, died that day on Honji Bridge, still filled with regret. However, Seimon came back to life, knowing that there would be enough soul dregs in place during their confrontation. So he used the Rite of Resurrection to bring himself back. He prepared a spell that would activate the Rite of Resurrection upon his passing. Feeling that his curiosity was responsible for the terrible tragedy that had unfolded, he was left with a keen understanding of why the Rite of Resurrection was forbidden and became determined to seal it away. Indeed, the reason he'd resurrect himself was for that very purpose. Holy shit, dude. Hold up. However, he did not know what had become of the Record of Fates. With nothing to seal away, he instead used the remaining soul dregs to turn 9 of the Netsuke made by Jinchiki into ritual implements to be sealed away in Honjo. The 9 Netsuke. The ones that were crafted, the curse stones, right? Seal away in Honji. It placed a spell so that someone would try to activate the Rite of Resurrection again. All 9 pieces will awaken at once. And to pass the whole truth of these events to future generation, he wrote everything down in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, passed it down to his descendants, in order to warn them of the calamity of the curses. Because literally all these people were cursed, and now it's going to be all passed down to the descendants. Meanwhile, the townspeople kept silent about the incidents out of fear and being cursed. However, these occurrences were so strange that gossip about it couldn't truly be contained. Over time, the details became more and more vague as the stories grew into legends, and that is how they came to be called 7 Mysteries of Honjo. When it wins a poll again. So, when you gotta play Room Factory 4 special on live, whenever, okay, this is how it's gonna happen. Number 1, it wins at a poll, or number 2, I just play it during my free times, essentially. I will say this, once all the constellations are done, which after I get my extra reaction for Sonic, which is Blazing Flames constellation. Then I gotta do Cody's. Once I go through all those, I'll have more time to play other games I personally want to play. Oh well, his choice. We choose the vote. But holy shit. Oh my god, I'm done reading. God damn, I'm tired. Damn, dude, that was a lot of reading. Holy shit. I see. What does it say? First is detailed account of the tragedy surrounding the rite of resurrection that occurred in Honjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. That incident was the origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses, right? Yes, the resentment of the victims of the incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The contents are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't give us the information we need. Ah? Is there anything else? Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath this scroll to the future generations to be used in the event that the calamity should arise from this grievous incident. It says, whoa, he foresaw all of this happening. And it continues. Those who seek to forestall disaster must gather these 3 items in place to cast my rite of cleansing and expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my... I already read this, I don't want to read it again. Wow, so if we gather these 3 things in one place, Thamon's rite of cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses and the rite of resurrection. Oh, that's it. That's exactly what we need. The 3 things are Saemon's soul, body, and mind. It says the soul is Saemon's curse echo. His curse echo, so Saemon himself is part of the 7 mysteries? Now that you mention it, Mr. Araishi said something along those lines before. You should donate him more, at least 30 if you want him to play the game of your choice. Well, yeah, that's basically constellations. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's basically, if you do that, you basically get a game of your choice. 4 games. Yeah, 4. No, 2. It was 2. Yeah, 2. 2 to 4. I'll say that. Yeah, pretty much. There's another hint written here. My curse echo holds my curse. My curse brings ruin to curse bearers. What kind of hint is that? Maybe it'll make more sense if we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next, the body is a descendant of Saemon's, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimiya a relative of Saemon? He and Michiyo, who had the other talisman. Both of them have already passed by the time this iteration of the curses was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? His bloodline was so split up. There have to be others. The other note here too. Where? Is there another hint? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one whose strong spirit sense. Strong spirit sense. So that's Michio. That's Mio, right? Such an individual will be able, if a spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says. Do we know anyone like that? I can't think of anyone. Let's move on for now. Next is the mind. Well, I never see the dollar sign. Wait, I'm confused. What does that mean, Jeff? What's the difference between the mind and the soul? Right. In paranormal theory, it's said that humans are made up of souls, body, and mind. The mind is essentially thought to be part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness or one's self. Like driving, the body of the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. Ah, that makes sense. I see. I think that makes sense. That's what I just said. So there's a hint for finding this one too. Well, let's see. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Holy crap. Holy. Oh, give me a second. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, guys. It's just, bro, I went through a lot of reading just now, so I'm like, give me 2 minutes. Like, give me a minute. God damn, dude. Oh. It's, for me, it's like, it's one thing to read throughout a whole stream. It's another to read, like, consecutively without taking a break. Holy shit, dude. Oh, god damn. I'm not gonna lie to you. After this, I want a game that hopefully isn't too much reading, or I don't have to do a whole lot of reading, because god damn, dude. That was such a long-winded read. Man, I need water. Ugh. God damn. Sorry, I just need to catch my breath. That song was different, like Persona 4 or 5. You almost at 2 hours, Mark. I know, but this is technically supposed to be the end. And it's not even the end. Oh my god. But nice. Oh. Damn. There's this. Should the rite of resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind of the awakened there. Seaman had tried to seal away the rite of resurrection, but before he could, Ashino stole the record of fates. So as a countermeasure to the rite being activated, he made it so that his mind would be released from the seal. Okay, but what does that actually mean? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm actually losing my breath and it's actually giving me a headache. Oh, I didn't expect this ending to give me a headache. What the hell? What it means is Damon's mind awoke from the night of the rite was activated and must be possessing some. You know what? I'm just gonna read it in my head. Must be possessing there. What? But we have to get that person together with it. Alright, so we have to find the cursed echo and the person possessed by sin. Jesus. We'll be good to go. Right, but there is one thing. The second and third ones could both be the same person. Oh? Who could that be? It's like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessing Yoke. Damon's consciousness might not be aware of who really is. I have to admit, this game has a lot of reading compared to other visual novels, since this game doesn't have voice acting. That's the thing that's crazy about, like, bro, I really, there are moments like this where I wish, like, there would be other characters reading the dialogue. It helps. It helps. So if he learned the truth, would start to act on his own accord. Oh, then that person could already be. Hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Oh, voice acting. If they're on credits. Huh? Excuse me. Could I interrupt you for a second? This bitch. It was her all along. What the fuck? I'm dead. Who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 1,000 yen? So she was the mastermind this whole time? God damn, bitch. Man. I'll even throw in those bones from some fried chicken. You can't beat a deal like this. I don't really want them. Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. Actually, I thought I might just have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, credits is you, by the way, Annie. Basically, whoever reads this name is in the credits. I don't understand. What should we do? Well, it's not like we need this exact spot. And we can't do anything with other people around. Let's just move on somewhere else. Sorry, we're in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way. Or any gamer voice. She has the whispering canal. What? Ugh. It hurts. This is a curse? Well, yeah, they left her, so because of that, it activated the curse. This mother trucker. Wow. Wow. So it was actually Yoko? What the fuck? Wait, was she the mastermind? Or did she have... Well, it's basically telling us it was a woman and... Holy shit. So is it basically telling me the massacre is gonna happen then? She basically got all she needed. But who is she trying to revive? What the fuck? She was the mastermind this whole... Now to fix this. To fix this? Please don't tell me I gotta do the whole thing again. Okay. You have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. Thank you! I went through a lot of reading! Remember when Chogo died after getting enough soul dregs? Yeah, he revived her. Right? I'm assuming. You have my heartfelt thanks. I don't think this is the real ending. Right. This brings the story of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to a close. And who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Unfortunately, it seems the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there is truly no way to stop her. However, you should find that this conclusion is not to your liking. By all means, please pursue a different path. You have done it once before, so I assure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I have been your humble storyteller. Good night. Wait, so now what? The fuck? The fuck? There is a part of the game where the mastermind is already taken care of. Remember? So, yeah. We don't revive her or she's killed off. Yeah, she's basically killed off, right? Is that what you're telling me? She was killed off? Like earlier? Again, sorry, my... Well, new game plus? Before the save? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do from here, but I should save. So yeah, go to right after she died. So right here. After Yoko meets ultimately the man Shoko gave him the curse stone as he is a... So right here? From the beginning, from the finding the curse stone, starting to... Look at the light again. Oh, I see what you're trying to say. I thought I was wrong. So it's this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Taking a breath from reading kind of did help me just now. Oh goddamn, bro, that was a long read. Wait, from where? Like from right there? Hold up. Is it right here? Or is it before this one? Oh, fucking shit. That still scared the shit out of me. Bro, that still scared the shit out of me. God damn. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Is it me or I can't look around? Wait. I can't look the other way. Hold up. Annie, relax and calm down. Hold up. What the? Whoa, surprise jump scare. Right, like that shit. Did that get anyone, by the way? I just want to figure it out. Okay, let's just keep talking to her. Did you see comment? Where? You went too early. It's when Shogo's talking to Takumi later in the scene. Oh. All right. Oh, there it is. Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. Huh? I don't get it. Look away and look back. Oh, I see. Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? It looks like a will-o-wisp. Maybe? Was there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Huh? Am I supposed to touch it? What the hell? Cleansing. I'm just gonna go into it. What the? Cleansing? My. Finally, you have arrived at this juncture. I expected no less from you. That would mean that you have managed to bring everything to light. Though there is the possibility that you have wounded up here by chance. So before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. About what exactly the soul and body and mind of Seimin Tsuchimikado are. Firstly, which curse echoes represents the soul of Seimin? Secret scene. So it was an extra, essentially. Which one represents his soul? Hold up. I know who this belongs to. I know who this belongs to. I know who that belongs to. I know who that belongs to. So I know one of these. I know it's not this one. I know it's not this one or this one. Not this one either. It's not this one apparently. So it has to be either this, or this. Nine answer. Is it? Oh, it's not that one. But one was right. Rest of them wrong. No, perhaps I simply misheard you. So it's not that one. I tried to go with Blazing Flames answer. Okay, okay. So if it's not that one, it's definitely not that one. It's not that one. That one isn't it either. Okay. Again. So it's not this one. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's not that one. Definitely not this. Definitely not this. It's either the beckoning light or the foot. Wait a minute. Foot washing. I was saying it was one of those two. Yes, that is exactly it. After his defeat at the hands of Ashino in the Honjo incident, Seimin wandered about near Hoonji. The form of his curse echo changed over time with the legend of the he left behind. This is the curse echo which was acquired by Mayo Chaozawa, but when called forth by Seimin's body and mind, it appeared momentarily before him. Let us continue. Huh. Wait, so is this spirit will-o-wisp thing actually him? Who is Seimin himself? Who served as the self Seimin... Wait, who served as the self of Seimin Tsuchikado? Who was his body, his descendant who carried his blood in their veins? Is it Shogo? I might be wrong. It was Shogo, so he's the descendant. Wow, and he was meeting up with Yoko. Correct again. I mean, how else did all that occur just now? Although Shogo was born to an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. In truth, the same is true for Yoko Fukunaga. She was also one who had the blood of She is a descendant of Ashino. Oh my god, what the fudge? Bruh, so that means Shogo was actually extremely important. That makes sense why his spirit sense was so high. He's the descendant of Seimin, and Yoko is the descendant of Ashino, that bitch. It all makes sense now. Okay. Seimin and Ashino fated to meet again, all these hundreds of years later. For now, my final question. Who is the mind of Seimin Tsuchikado? Tell me the name of the person whose consciousness was directly tied to his. Who is the mind? So yeah, Shogo's probably going to be an MC if there's a sequel. If there's a sequel, he's 100%... Wait, that's indicating that he lives, right? That's kind of telling me he lives. Who is the mind of Seimin? Who is the mind of Seimin? I'm trying to think. It's not Mio, is it? I could be wrong on this. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Nope. Oh, I see. You believe it to be Mio. I'm afraid that I figured it was wrong. The answer to this is most important, so please answer once more. Who is the mind of Seimin Tsuchikado? Tell me the name of the person whose consciousness was directly tied to his. Oh, wait. Jinkichi? Jin? Damn it. Who is directed everything to being solved in this game? Annie. Me. It's me. What the? Didn't I go by Annie? It's me, right? It's definitely me. What if I type in me? Did I type Annie or Annie tier? What the? It is me though. Who has directed everything to being solved in this game? Again, it should be me. Wait a minute. Oh, that's okay. Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, game. That's stupid, but okay. It was right though. God damn, bro. Jesus. Did you cap? No, I didn't. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You believe it to be Annie. Are you saying you believe it to be yourself? Are you certain? Yes, you are correct. Finally, you have remembered. That's right. You are the mind, Seimin's consciousness, awoken by the curses and the rite of resurrection. However, having lost your memories, you forgot about the duty assigned to you. This is, if I may say so, where I played my part, guiding you through the events of the story. As your consciousness was all that was left of you, you manipulated time and space by the way of the story chart, jumping from vessel to vessel, and manipulated your host's actions by whispering commands into their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what needed to be done. But at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. The so-called mastermind behind these events, the one who awakened the rite of the curses, was Yoko Fukunaga, descendant of Ashino herself. You unconsciously activated your curse and killed her. How interesting that she awakened Seimin's consciousness at the same time as the curses. That was one and only time that she could have been stopped. Ah, but due to your influence on Shogo's will, Yoko Fukunaga was brought back to life. Using the story chart to undo her death, I led you to believe that it was the work of the rite of resurrection. Huh. But it turns out, seeing what would transpire if the mastermind was not killed at the outset, is what ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curses for good. There were certain things which would have answered all your questions had you noticed them. For example, even while you're under your control, Shogo Okai willingly used his curse. When I asked you early on how Shogo Okai had killed, this is what I meant. Had you not used the curse, Shogo Okai would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Mayo Chozawa was able to recall information which only you knew. She was able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning of light. Gaining the upkeeper. Following graduation, Yoko's death. God damn it. In truth, Yoko is a descendant of the Omeya during the Edo period. Born with exceptional experience, Yoko learned about her own ancestry while researching her roots, and was disappointed to find her bloodline had fallen into mediocrity. She had become consumed with the ambition to restore her family's lost glory through her own powers, and devised a scheme to succeed where Ashino failed, and performed the rite of resurrection. Yoko continued her training, developing her spiritual and curse powers until she discovered the Record of Fates, which offered clues regarding the rite. She plotted to use the curses of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to gather a large number of soul dregs by calling forth curse echoes and setting the stage for mutual slaughter. The ultimate plan involved invoking a large-scale feast of shadows, awakening the curses, performing the rite herself, and bringing together enough soul dregs to revive Ashino. So she was trying to revive Ashino? At the start of this game, this so-called color of television, they do not exist in the time you are firm. Huh. Since the effects of curse increase, the more people know and fear them. She first entrusted the Record of Fates to local historian Hideki Araishi, who could be used to easily spread the rumors. She also contacted Fumichika Nejima, a criminal with deep understanding of mystic arts, to obtain the curse stones needed to gather soul dregs. Unsurprisingly, Nejima was very interested in the story of Ashino and readily agreed to aid his revival. While carrying out these steps, Yoko learned of the existence of the Yin Scroll, which threatened to thwart her plans. She added a note about the scroll in the Records of Fate before giving it to Araishi, intending to acquire it before it could pose an issue. Through her investigations, Yoko discovered that Hajime Yoshimi was a descendant of Seimin and threatened him with a curse stone in effort to scare him into revealing the whereabouts of the Yin Scroll. While Hajime bravely resisted Yoko's threats, she killed him with the curse stone to ensure Seimin's descendant would not stand in her way. So the one that killed Hajime was Yoko. As her preparations were coming together, Yoko obtained the seemingly less dangerous curse stone of the Whispering Canal in order to become a curse bearer, a necessity for gathering the curse stones for the Feast of Shadows. God damn it. Because you are a Seimin who lived far before television. We are his consciousness, essentially. Feast of Shadow. Shogo Okai, also a descendant of Seimin, was eyed as a potential risk factor and contacted to ensure he would be located nearby and subject to monitoring. However, unaware that the spirit of Seimin would be awakened within Shogo as soon as she invoked the curse, Yoko's plan was thwarted when she was immediately cursed to death by Seimin. Huh. So Shogo was the Achilles heel. Now, allow me to ask you one last... God damn, bro. If you, knowing all that you know now, had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do? I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice... Wait. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I wouldn't want it. I would destroy it. Look at what happened with everything that happened. Oh, I see, I see. That was Seimin's original intention. Really? Oh yeah, that is his original intention. I apologize for leaving out the options when I first asked you this question. Now, it is time to bring things to a close. Upon your arrival here, the rite of cleansing was activated, dispelling all other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruit of your efforts, and then we shall leave this world behind for good. Bro, who are you? As the storyteller, seriously, who are you? Thank you truly for all your work you have done. Who is that guy? Like, really, who is the storyteller? Because this dude's a shroud of mystery. Well, on the news, I really watched only a day. Oh, that was what happened. I can't believe it. I finally understand. Oh, so he knows everything too. Yeah, I was the one who did that to Yoko. The blood of the Omaiyojin that's inside me broke into my consciousness and gave me that curse. Yoko was after the rite of resurrection. She was the one who awakened the curses of the 7 mysteries and cast the Feast of Shadows. And the only way to stop all of it was to put a stop to her here. Otherwise, the rite of cleansing might have been negated too. I wonder how much of it was really her doing of all those things. He's a storyteller from the books. It is likely Shogo's mind melded with yours and experienced the entire Omori before coming back here. Yoko. I guess that explains why I felt like it was fate when this all started. Though she didn't seem to notice. I guess things were always destined to end like this from the moment we met. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. No point in thinking like that now. Right, she was a descendant of Ashino. She had to be dealt with. God, I need a drink. So Shogo survived, and basically he can be the... Basically, he kind of is the MC too? I'm thinking. A mascot mule. Or 2. Or 3. Isn't that what she wanted to try? Haruo Shigima, 12 a.m. Ma'am, what is it? Ah, just a dream. It seems that it was all just a dream. I dreamt that there was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. Just a dream. I'm sorry to say it, but there isn't. Right, of course not. But even if there is no such thing, I promise you that I will get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I've happened to find a very important lead from over a year ago. Something that's evaded our reach until now. An eyewitness from the scene of the kidnapping. God damn it, dude. How much reading do I gotta do? Shit. I see. Like, I do want to know the full story, but I'm like, I really wish sometimes, like, there'd be someone could take over the reading. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? The medical unit told me to get down here, but what happened? Wait, so didn't this prevent Susumi's death also? As I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yatsuda Gardens, another body was discovered at a different park in the area. Could this be related? It sure looks like it, but excuse me, we found this among the victim's belongings. Thought you'd want to know. What's this? And hey, Susumi doesn't have to die. Everyone you played seems to have at least vague memories of the events of the game. And hey, Susumi doesn't have to die. That's true. What the hell? Boss, look what was in the female's address book. Wait, what? Yoshimi's phone number and photo. What? Oh, wow. So now they'll get to the bottom of this either way, I guess. At least to some degree. And the picture. There's an X drawn on it. And a bunch of weird symbols and a hole where his heart would be. No. Do you think... I mean... Could this be some kind of curse or something? How many times do I have to tell you not to try to connect everything to the occult? Damn it. Is this a Nakagoshi case after all? Unfortunately, can't save Yoshimi or Michio though. Damn, so their deaths are inevitable. Don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into evidence. There's no doubt this is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you do a thorough sweep of the area, and I'm gonna make a phone call. Got it. Leave it to me. Spend as long as you want on the phone. Yoshimi, use this opportunity to spend time with your daughter. All I just gotta say. Mio, it turns out Michio really did die in an accident. Yeah. Wait, it didn't. It didn't ask. We might be able to get a little more information. I guess there's never really was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us. Huh. They have vague memories of it, but not a whole lot. Damn it, why? Nothing's happening. But now my contract won't be... No! I should never have believed in this blasted record of fates. Yeah, the records of fates are null and void. The curse is thwarted. It's done. This will never happen now. To all of you watching from far, far away, the rite of resurrection has never existed. Not in any world, not in any time. So I ask you, take the life you hold and move boldly forward one step at a time. Also, they still got to everything they needed. Richter, Awai is out. Do you want to question him? Hang on, Irio. I want to get enough evidence for a search warrant. Let him go for now, and I follow him. That's the kidnapper. Yes, I'm the one who did it. So please help me. She's always following me. I'm so sorry, Michio. I had no idea. So everything still got solved. What? Hajime was killed by this Yoko Fukunaga? How can that be? He wasn't the kind of guy who could just be picked off like that, you know that. Yeah, and boss is hiding something. There seems to be some kind of secret hidden in Hajime's family tree. Let me see if I can find out what it is. Everything's unfolding smoothly. And finding out that Yoko was the killer to Hajime kind of led everything to this. I heard you be absent today. Something happened? Well, I seem to have the spirit sense thing all of a sudden. I know it's sort of thing our chairwoman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it. Shogo lives in the inn. You could have called. Didn't think you were the standoffish type. I had to find out from Hawaii. Oops, sorry. I forgot all about my favorite chief inspector. Yeah, inspector. The hell are you planning? Nothing so heinous as you're thinking. I'm only Makoto Ashimiya after all. Nothing but a lowly janitor. How are things with you? You getting along with your daughter? Oh wow, so they're getting along? Or did I misread that? Well, you know, more or less. Oh wow, is he talking to her more? I guess this is a second chance. Oh boy, unfortunately... Oh wait, I already read that. Damn, that was a crazy-ass story. So I'm assuming this was the true ending? I'm assuming? Man, I had to go an extra 30 minutes to get this game done, but it's okay. Oh, shit. It was good, though. I did enjoy this story. This story was actually pretty damn good. I liked it quite a bit. But if there would be a sequel, what would actually be the threat at this point, though? As long as he isn't tempted by supernatural things, considering he hates black magic now, Nejima will probably just have a normal life from now on. So pretty much Nejima, the only reason he became awful is because he was tempted by supernatural things and the curses, right? And the rite of resurrection. That's what tempted him. But now that that temptation is gone, he's basically just a typical janitor, I'm assuming. Holy crap, man. Again, though, this was one crazy story. It was good. Golly. I liked it, though. For what it was worth, I liked it. And he never killed for pleasure, but to try to get his wife back. So he did it for his own personal reasons, but it was never for something that he wanted. Well, it wasn't for... He never killed for the sake of killing. He killed for a goal. So by killing off Yoko, so much was prevented. The real evil in this game was actually Yoko. Still say this game is at worst going to be top 5 games of the year to me. At worst? I mean, if we're talking story base, psychological, like, it is a good game. It is a good game, I will say that. Like, from a story perspective, it is a good game. I enjoyed it. I hope it does get a sequel, but I have a favor to ask. Can you have some people read through stuff so it makes it easier on me? But other than that, I would say if they made a sequel, I'd 100% play it. 100%. Well, that's it. That's the ending, I'm assuming. That's it. All right. All right. Yoko and Iwai. All right. Yeah, it was mainly yeah. It was those two that were the main problems. One last short file was unlocked. Oh god, okay, please be short, because I'm tired. Let's see, file 23. Okay, what does this say? Thank you for playing our game all the way to the very end. We look forward to the day we can present you with another Paranormasight. Sincerely yours, Naka... Ah! Wow. So the creator of the game... And how he implement. Okay, that's funny. File 23. That's funny. I have a bunch of stuff I could have collected, but it's fine. So. Ooh-wee, man, that was that was crazy. Oh man, I'm glad though that at the end of the day, everyone that was harmed by these curses and calamity that occurred thanks to fucking Yoko, I'm glad they were all given a second chance and undo all the heinous things that happened. Essentially, all the curse bearers lived, right? Essentially, all the curse bearers were able to survive in the end, no longer tempted to kill. I'd recommend replaying your own time, so much foreshadowing on a second playthrough. Might be fun. Like, yeah, sure. Like, whenever I have time, yeah, I don't mind playing it on my own time. Well, then again, my brother's still stuck on his, so I might help him out, and that's possibly gonna reoccur some things. But other than that, yeah, that's it for this game. We're completely done. Paranormasight. I will say, for what it's worth, I definitely did enjoy the story. It would help me out a bit on the dialogue, or at least keep the dialogue not so outrageous. But other than that, I did enjoy the game and the story of the game as a whole. If they do make a sequel or a prequel, I'd be more than down to play it 100%. If there is a sequel, I hope we see Tsutsumi and Ayame having repaired their relationship. I do hope that too, because I feel like I personally believe that Ayame and Tsutsumi can repair their relationship. Like, I don't think their relationship is a lost cause, if that makes sense. I personally believe that there could be a saving there. I mean, look, yeah, Tsutsumi is like, how old is Tsutsumi? Her daughter is just in college. His daughter is still a young adult. They still have plenty of time to have a good father-daughter relationship. It isn't really the end for them. You actually finished the game here. How rare. Joking. I'll be like, all right, let's chill with that. I know, like, I mean, I finished games before, and not a whole lot, but I have. We will be finishing more, however. I will have to say though, once the constellations are over, I will be doing not streams. I'll be doing more reactions, so that'll be able to help me keep up more with Patreon and so on, such and such. I'll probably get in some few games here and there just so I can branch out to other games I want to play. While I don't like who Ayame is now, I do think she can become a better person, but that relies on Tsutsumi. Yeah, he basically, okay, honestly, I will say this. Ayame isn't exactly the best person right now before all that, but I do believe if Tsutsumi opens up more, spends time with her more, there might be a chance for her to change for the better. Essentially, Tsutsumi, you have to be her father, bro. I feel like I shouldn't need to say that, but you have to be her father. Do that, your daughter will turn out for the better. I can promise you. So the story is finished. Yep, Jeff, the story is done. We are done with this game. There'll be no more Paranormasight unless they make a sequel game. Assuming they make a sequel game. We'll see. But other than that, yeah, that's it for this one. Tomorrow evening we'll be streaming Persona 5 Royal. And other than that, I'll be busy for the early streams for the most part. But yeah, throughout this week is going to be Persona 5 Royal in the evening due to Cody's request, so on and so forth. I will say though, Cody, assuming I'm free Sunday, I might be able to stream early in the day. So if I can do that, I might be able to stream what's the word I'm looking for? One stream for your constellations, assuming so. Well, now we can get fully on binging Persona 5 Royal. What happened to Life is Strange though, Cody? It's fine, I don't mind going to Persona 5 Royal. I don't mind either. But it's kind of, we forgot about that one. I'm not free Sunday. Ah, okay, never mind. So whether I'm free or not, we'll see what I'll stream that day, or if I'll just use that day for more reactions. Assuming, again, I'm assuming I'm free that day. But other than that though, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. For the rest of this week in the evening, it'll be Persona 5 Royal. So if you guys are interested in, make sure to check it out. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for your time, guys. We are done. Peace. I'm out.